viewers, this is Tim Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from our segment called The Boruto Review. Like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to breathe hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. But again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. If you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, that means you're going to watch this audio podcast recording. So once again, before I begin, I like to say sorry for this late review on the latest episode of Boruto. I had something to do yesterday, something that came up, so basically. So basically, this is the reason why I'm doing this review, because I had something to do the other day. I thought, that kind of took up most of my time to do these podcasts, to do this podcast review and whatnot. So anyway. So anyway, with that, anything else out of the way, let's get into the latest episode of Boruto. If you're wondering what that you noise in the background, that's just my roommate in the living room, because my bedroom's close to the living room, so basically he's in the living room playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. So anyway, let's get to the latest episode of Boruto. So basically, that first starts us like this: Irishiki had pinned down Kasen Kozen's right arm, left arm, and his legs by these giant stone pillars by using his power. So basically, you know how bad guys like to brag before they kill someone, and giving that person the opportunity to escape. Well, Itsushiki was like, was talking about you, using your stupid code and pride and whatnot. You figure you would defeat me like that, and causing codes, and while he was talking, while Itsushiki was talking, all that trash down at Carson uses his good arm that wasn't pinned, his right arm that wasn't pinned by giant stone pillars, and uses and make this summon a giant code that he used to escape from Itsushiki. So basically, Itsushiki like damn, Itsushiki was a little bit annoyed. So basically, screw this, I'm gonna go find Karaki. Meanwhile, back at the hidden leaflets in the interrogation room, Naruto was telling Boruto that you stay at this fight against Itsushiki. You can stay at this fight because of Itsushiki. Now Naruto knows about Boru's karma. It's just an affection left by Momoshiki to resurrect him and whatnot. So basically, is how that Boruto ejects himself, Momoshiki. The comic book was spread Momoshiki around his body, and therefore Momoshiki will be reborn and shit. Blah blah blah. So anyway, Boruto was kind of pissed that his dad was forbade him to help him fighting Itsushiki and whatnot. So anyway, so basically, Ottawa, who now got his asylum deal, and now a hidden leaf is now a hidden leaf, who now is a hidden leaf, citizen, and now works for Dr. Koski now. So basically, Ottawa got his deal of asylum. He's working with Dr. Koski now at his lab and whatnot. So basically, Ottawa said that Itsushiki has to be outgunned. So basically, Itsushiki still wants still wants Crockett as his vessel. So basically, most likely he's gonna personally, put a put his karma mark on Crockett. So basically, and plus he has the Byakugan too. There's no place in the Hidden Leaf that you could hide him from. So basically, Naruto said there is one place. So basically, there is one place we can hide Kawaki. Now they took. So basically, Naruto and others, took Kawaki to this one place that digging that Ichishiki won't be able to find her at in the village for even with the Byakugan he has. So anyway, Sasuke wanted a minute to talk to Boruto, and Sasuke said, "I'll meet up with you later." And the village evacuation plan was going, what's going well, but it's still, but it's still, people, but the British, but a lot of people still need time to fully evacuate the village and whatnot. So anyway, so Naruto, so basically, Sasuke was talking to Boruto about, are you ready to die for the Hidden Leaf village? And Boruto was like, what? Are you prepared to die? So basically, for sacrifice yourself for the greater good of the Hidden Leaf village. So basically, Boruto was like, Boruto was like he went to Sasuke. He's kind of scared of Momoshiki. His mark, his common mark that Momoshiki gave him, and scared of Momoshiki taking his body over again. So basically, Boruto was scared about that. But Boruto was like, I made a promise to Karaki, to take down this guy who Jikin or slash Ikuchiki, whoever, and basically, I made a promise. So basically, Sasuke is like, you know what, he's like, Sasuke is like, it's pushed do come to shove, if Momoshiki does to end up taking you over fully, I'll kill you myself. So basically, Sasuke is like telling him that don't worry. So basically, Boruto was worried that if Momoshiki does take over his body, he didn't he's worried that his father might. He might be worried if his father might have no choice but to kill him if Momoshiki takes over his body. So basically, Sasuke, don't worry. Most likely, Naruto won't kill you, but I'll make your father feel easier. So basically, I will kill you myself. So basically, Boruto asked about Sasuke's headband, and Sasuke gave him gave Boruto his headband, and Sasuke said that that's my most valuable item that I have. So basically, after this, I want the headband back, and Boruto said, all right, and they got to work. So anyway, the secret place that that Naruto was taking Karaki and the others is the Foundation headquarters of Danzo. So basically, this shell's headquarters was able to conceal Karaki from Ishishiki's Byakugan. So basically, the Foundation headquarters deep underground, the Hidden Leaf village, is able to seal Karaki from Ishishiki's Byakugan. So anyway, meanwhile, while that was going on, Shikamaru gathered all the Hidden Leaf forces in the village, gave him the downplay of the situation of Ichishiki showing up, blah blah blah. He's talking about I don't have no plans to deal with Ichishiki, but all we can do right now is is do our best to get to evacuate the city. Therefore, we could go all out on and get into city and whatnot. So basically, all the hit list forces to cheer Shikamaru for his odyssey. There was 100% behind Shikamaru and whatnot. What Akashi what Hakashi and Lady Tsunade, watching Shikamaru talk to his comrades, and his comrades we'll follow you anywhere. Shikamaru and whatnot, Shikamaru being a fucking boss. So anyway, things just start. So basically, Ichishiki showed up, he showed up at the village, looking, using his Byakugan to look for Karaki. So basically, he's just floating above the leash bridge, not attacking anything, just looking for Karaki. So anyway, after Konohamaru made a stop at the memorial for all the tsunami that was lost, he was talking to he was talking to Mugo, his father, his grandpa, that he was doing his best to protect Rocky. So basically, the British at this point was not fully finished evacuating yet. So basically, Konohamaru, along with Choji, Tintin, Rock Lee, and I think it's who else was there? Oh yeah, and Kiba showed up, led the charge against Itsushiki. So basically it was Koharu, Choji, Kiba, Tintin, and Rock Lee led the charge, started to fight Itsushiki as a team. So basically, while that was going on, Naruto heard the ruckus upstairs of them fighting Itsushiki, and once they got to the power, once Naruto unsealed the politician's headquarters, he went back up to the village to deal with Itsushiki. So basically, about the time that Naruto got back upstairs, basically, everybody was wiped out. So basically, Itsushiki just basically wiped everybody out. So basically, just knocked them out. But Koharu was the last person standing. So basically, Koharu was about to get was about to get wrecked by Itsushiki, but Naruto shut up and say Koharu from really getting wrecked by Itsushiki. So basically, Naruto told Koharu to take charge of the others somewhere safe. I'll deal with Itsushiki. So basically, Ino told Naruto that the evacuation, using her mind usage, she told Naruto that the village is evacuated. So basically, now you can go all out. So basically, that's what Naruto did. He went all out. He went all out against Itsushiki. So basically, she thought Naruto was holding his own against Itsushiki until Itsushiki got the upper hand against Naruto, and that's when Sasuke showed up and gave Naruto a hand. So basically, every time apparently Sasuke had a plan. So basically, he started throwing knives at Kuna, started doing shuriken at, at Izushiki, but Izushiki was using his shrinking jutsu to shrink to shrink the knife that was, to shrink the shuriken that was being joined, that Sasuke was to join at him. But when Sasuke draw his sword at Izushiki, Izushiki tried to shrink Sasuke's sword, but his shrinking jutsu did not work. For some reason. That Boruto disguised himself as Sasuke's sword. That way he can get close to Izushiki and use the karma mark to take Izushiki to a different dimension. So basically, since Izushiki Boruto describes himself as Sasuke. So that way he can get close. That way he can get close to Izushiki. Turns out that his shrinking jutsu he can't shrink little things, but his shrinking jutsu like humans and whatnot. So basically Izushiki shrinking jutsu can be used on living beings. This is humans and whatnot. So basically, Boruto got close, got close to Izushiki and took Izushiki to a different dimension. So basically, but Naruto was not happy with the situation. But Sasuke said, "This is our only choice at the moment." So basically, this way the village won't get any more damage. So basically, Sasuke used his Rinnegan to take him and Naruto to the dimension where Boruto and Izushiki is at. So basically, Naruto and Sasuke showed up in the same dimension as Boruto and Izushiki. So basically, Boruto was no, he's willing to do anything to take down Izushiki and make sure that the hidden leaf village doesn't get destroyed in the process. So basically, it's just one big. So this episode ends with Izushiki staring down at Naruto, Boruto, and Sasuke, and this how the episode ended with Izushiki staring down Naruto, Boruto, and Sasuke, and that's how the episode ended. So on this note. So anyway, this was a good episode of Boruto. So basically, this was a very good episode of Boruto. Once again, I'm sorry for the late review. I had things to do the other day, so basically, please forgive me. So that's the reason why I'm doing this podcast. That's the reason why I'm doing this podcast late, because I had things to do the other day. I did have the opportunity to do this review yesterday. So anyway, besides that, once again, this is 6 here Michael from Screen View, sign off. 1.